Saludando. Welcome to another edition of Chester Rosario's Salsa Profiles. Salsa performances caught live, featuring the best in charanga, conjunto, and Latin American orchestra music.
We're here tonight at Willie's Steakhouse. Special tribute to Salsa Profiles. My buddy Chester has been with me since 1981, came from Florida, and asked us to do this here tonight. And tonight we had some special guests. Mr. Pete Nader. Come here, Peter. Mr. Pete Nader. Known him since I was a kid. He was an old man. How are you, Peter?
I'm great, Artie. It's always good to see you. How you doing?
Peter, we're doing fine. Well, God bless you.
Chester, my brother. What's going on? How you doing? He's not even paying attention.
Pete, quick question. How long have you been doing this?
Well, I started playing at the age of 11, but I started playing professional when I was like 13. My brother he was in a band. He was in high school. I was still in junior high school, and whenever they had gigs, I would play with them. And then they formed a group called Seguida. It's a Latin rock band. I was 14 at the time, 14 going on 15. We got a record deal with Fania Records, and we recorded our first recording in early 1974, and that's where I met Larry Harlow. He was one of the producers of our recording with Fania, and a few months after that, I was still 15. I was 15 at the time. He called me to play with his band. So I was 15 when I started with Larry Harlow.
Yeah, that was just like yesterday, huh?
Just like yesterday. I'm 56 now, so
get out of here, Peter.
For 41 years.
And what you did here tonight, Peter, what is this?
This is something I put together at the last minute for Ayumi Suzuki. She's a Japanese musician who, what I find really interesting and I admire about her is that she's very passionate about the music. And you may or may not know that I'm into keeping the music alive. I have a website called Salsa Legends and Masters Academy, and it's a place where people can go to learn about the history, the legends, and the masters of salsa. And little by little, we're going to have instructions on how to play instruments salsa style. But we'll talk about that later. Slaminator.com, SLAMANATER, my last name, .com. So Ayumi is a Japanese musician who plays vibraphone. She plays conga, bongo, timbal, and she plays a little piano too. That was her original instrument. So she's really into it. She's been to New York 3 times, and each time she comes, she takes lessons, and she goes back to Japan even better. She also hosts a salsa jam session on Sunday nights, every third Sunday of the month in Japan. Yeah, so she's helping keep the music alive too, because there's a lot of musicians who aren't doing anything that like salsa, so they all go and they jam at her event.
All right, now I'm going to present somebody that's going to present her also. My co-host, come here, Anna Arraya. Anna's been with us for ages, okay? Anna's been here for ages. She's always helping out with whatever we can do.
She's a young lady, so she couldn't be here for ages because she's only like 20-something.
Well, I understand. No, Peter, I agree with you. She dyes her hair beautifully because I normally it's black, but she dyes it like she wants people to feel sorry for her. That's what it is, okay? Anna, how are you, sweetheart?
I'm fine, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here tonight at Willie's Steakhouse. And Pete Nader, it's so nice of you to bring a newcomer, especially from Japan. She's very talented from what I see, and I hope she goes very, very far in our music. She seems to enjoy Latin music.
She loves it.
And her background, besides coming from Japan, what has she studied?
We're going to find that out now when we ask
What I
her.
was telling Artie is that each time she comes to New York, she takes lessons. This time around, she took bongo and conga lessons. She's looking to take a timbal lesson. The last time around, she also took some percussion lessons. She's taking vibe lessons here. So her primary teacher of this music is YouTube, believe it or not. So, but she's very passionate about it. So whenever she has an opportunity, she hangs out with. When I played in the Blue Note in Japan last January, she caught every show. We did 8 or 10 shows. She was at every show. That's how passionate and dedicated she is.
All right, Peter, let's introduce her, Peter, please.
Nice to meet you.
No, my name is Artie Ramos. Okay.
I'm Ayumi Suzuki from Japan.
Now I want you to meet another friend of ours that's going to be working with us, Louis Laffite. Louis, he has his own radio station. He wants to play your music for you, okay? Louis, talk to the young lady.
Yes, we have our own radio show, not our own radio station,
Yes.
but we welcome you with open arms.
Thank you.
You are a wonderful musician,
Thank you so much.
and I understand that you play the various percussion,
Yes.
not only the vibes.
Yes.
You play bongo, conga.
Timbales and vibraphone and gyro.
And Guido and Maraca.
Marca.
What inspired you to embrace Latin music the way you have?
So I learned classical music when I was a college student. So graduate after I studied Latin music. So I like so many musicians. So like a percussion. So piano tumbao like a percussion, bass tumbao like a percussion. So very fun.
Many of our great Latin musicians have gone to Japan to perform over the years. Have you seen some of them?
Yes, La Rihara Orchestra to Eddie Palmieri. Many musicians come to Japan.
Yes.
Yes, very nice opportunity, great opportunity for me.
I see. Well, we welcome you, and we hope to see more of you.
Yeah.
So you'll be here for a little while with us in New York?
Yes, I very enjoy.
Yes.
I had a great time.
August 22nd, it's a Saturday, we'll be at Westgate with my band, Pete Nader and Associates, featuring Ayumi Suzuki.
Last time, so we had 3 concerts.
Yes.
So Willie Steakhouse is second time. So
Wonderful.
Yes, about first time, SOBs, Willie Steakhouse and Westgate.
It seems like you played many times with Pete, and
Yes.
so it was very, very good.
Yes.
And we welcome you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, for Salsa Profiles, Louis Laffite.
Saludando. Welcome to another edition of Chester Rosario's Salsa Profiles. Salsa performances caught live, featuring the best in charanga, conjunto, and Latin American orchestra music.